I would like to dedicate my first video of 2020 to my wish list. Please guys, stay with me. Hello ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for clicking on this video. Today's video all about dreaming, and it's a wish list for 2020. I have several items on my wish list, and obviously it's a dream, but I'm trying to make it as realistic as possible. So I'm going to take you through this list, and I definitely need your feedback. What do you think of my wish list? Do I need to spend money on these items, or am I a little bit crazy? Because some of the items is duplicates in my collection, and seems to me I cannot stop myself from buying these items. So let's start it. The first item on my wish list is a Rolex watch. And I've been thinking about Rolex watch for a while, and every time I actually went already several times to the store, almost ready to buy, and every time something stops me. And it's not because I don't like the Rolex. I mean, everybody loves the Rolex. It just, sometimes I'm asking myself, do I really need this watch? Do I really use the watch enough to spend this kind of money? But at the end of the day, I want to have really classic items that I want to pass through, generations, and hopefully give it to my daughter. And I'm going to put a picture of the Rolex that I'm thinking of. It's definitely classy item, classy look, and but I want to get it with diamonds if it's possible. So I'm going to put the picture. So I want to know your feedback. What do you think of this choice? Should I go ahead and get myself Rolex, or should I steer away from the Rolex? But it's been already many years, and I'm coming back to Rolex wish list. I never put it on my wish list ever, I believe, never on the videos, but I definitely think of Rolex. So the number one item is Rolex, if it's possible, in 2020, and it's a good year to buy 2020 Rolex. The next item is a CDC from Hermes, CDC bracelet. And I got my CDC last year from Las Vegas, our trip to Las Vegas, and I got in a top with the silver hardware, or palladium plated hardware in other words. And I was actually even thinking to exchange it to the black one, but at the last moment I stopped myself and I kept this CDC bracelet. And let me tell you, I really used a lot. So after using this bracelet a lot, I definitely think that I want to get a second bracelet, and I want to get it this time in black, because everybody should have at least one black CDC bracelet. I'm kind of debating, should I get it black with the rose gold or yellow gold. I'm open to either of these options, but definitely CDC Hermes in black leather will be my next item on the wish list. Before I'm going to continue with my wish list, one thing I want to mention: if you're totally new to my channel, my name is Oksana. I usually do review of luxury items. I'm absolutely junkie and addict to luxury items and fashion. If you like this kind of things, please consider subscribing, because I definitely like to grow my family and supporters of the luxury items, supporters of the fashion. Especially if you're more on the mature side, because it's kind of sad to me, but the more women get mature, the 99% of the thing they just talk about, either about skincare, which is important. I'm not saying that it's not important, but it's almost like you're stepping away from the fashion, and the only things you truly care is just like keeping yourself together. But I think the fashion has no age. You can be 20, 15 or 55. If you love fashion, you love fashion. So let's continue with the wish list. The next item on my wish list is Fendi X Lite. And if you follow my channel, you know for a fact that I already have Fendi X Lite in my collection. And it's in kind of brown top color. I believe they call it on the website brown. Some of the website call it tobacco. It's absolutely gorgeous, kind of cool color. and I love this handbag. This handbag is so classy. I love the access. It's very easy to open. Let me just actually show to you. So I love that the access is very easy. There is no any divider. I have a small organizer inside. So I absolutely love this handbag, and I have it in very neutral colors. So my wish list for year 2020 to get this handbag in more bright color. I was actually recently checking the website. There wasn't really many the colors that I really like, and I'm hoping that maybe this year they're gonna come up with some kind of really fun color. But if they will do, I definitely most likely gonna buy the bullet and purchasing this handbag, because I was trying to find something at fashion file, obviously the second hand, if it's going to be less expensive, because usually Fendi, Peekaboo, they don't really hold the value as much. But I love the bag so much that I'm willing to pay full price for that bag. So Fendi X Light is number 3 on my wish list. The next one is Dior, Lady Dior. Once again, I was kind of trying to find something on the second market, but if I couldn't, I think I'm ready to once again bite that bullet and get myself Lady Dior, because the previously what was stopping me from buying Lady Dior, it's that opening, the zipper in the middle, and it was so fussy. In general, I don't really like fussy handbags. The handbag, in my opinion, it has to be classy, it has to be very, very easy in use, it has to be like durable. And therefore, any kind of like a fussy handbags don't really stay long in my collection. I try them, they don't work out for me usually, and I sell them. So that was the reasoning that the Lady Dior never end up in my collection. But since they did the new version with the flap, which is making the access much easy, so I'm definitely onto the hunt for Lady Dior this year. The next one item on my wish list, it will be item number 5. It's Louis Vuitton boots, and I believe they call Madeleine ankle boots. They're very, very classy looking. Most likely it's going to be a black color. I love that they're simple. I love that the heel is also somewhat manageable. It's 3 inches heel or 75 millimeters. And that's definitely the heels that I can manage, and I love the simplicity of those boots, and I think it can get lots of wear. You can wear it with the dress, you can wear it with the skirt, with the denim, with the classy looking, like, you know, pencil pants, etc. So I think those kind of boots are on my wish list for year 2020 from Louis Vuitton. Continue with the Louis Vuitton. My next item from the Louis Vuitton is the hoops, and I believe the name of those hoops is Louise, and I mean 99% of you guys already have those hoops, and I was like, I actually once even, like, you know, put them already in my cart on the Louis Vuitton website, and then I stopped myself. I love those hoops, don't get me wrong, I really love those hoops. I love how they look like on somebody else, but I think on me maybe they're too bold for my style, I would say. But I'm trying to be bold. Once again, I'm trying to actually breaking all the my, you know, comfort levels in the outwear, in handbags and styles, etc. So I'm thinking I want to get those hoops for this year. Definitely it's not the items that you're going to wear for work, but on weekends with denim, kind of more casual look, I think they're going to really look very, very cool with Louis Vuitton items. The next item on my wish list is a Chanel jacket, and not the tweed one. I'm kind of like really on a hunt for Chanel jacket, either in leather or maybe kind of like a Chanel coat, more outwear jacket. But it's not only the specific styles that I want, I also want to get it on sale, because I truly believe that Chanel outwear is extremely expensive, and paying full price, at least not in my books. Talking also about the Chanel, soon I'm gonna do some unboxing. I actually got this year something from Chanel, and I will share with you very, very soon. But nevertheless, for 2020, I would like to extend my outwear collection from Chanel, and hopefully I'm gonna get either jacket or coat, and it definitely has to be something outwear. And the next items that I want to get from Chanel, it's Chanel Coco handle. If you follow me, you know guys that I have already 2 Coco handles in my collection. I have black and I have beige, so I'm going to show you the black because it's the closest ones that I have. And I really want to get Coco handle in bright color. There was at the end of 19, there was a collection when they had not the kind of lilac-y, not the cruise one, when there's kind of lilac-y collection. The collection before that, it was kind of like a dark purple color. I love that color, and it was with the silver hardware. Absolutely love that handbag. I asked my SA several times, but we didn't get it in Canada, specifically in Toronto, that handbag, or maybe somebody got it. I didn't even have a chance to look at it. So anyway, if this year they're gonna come up with kind of like really fun color, I definitely want to get Coco handle. Or if it's not going to be a Coco handle, I'm thinking of once again the idea of the top handle and like kind of like, you know, hardcore top handle. There was another style which was in the cruise collection. There was with the Chanel writing, kind of like Chanel plate writing. I like that style as well, but it was in the lambskin and I didn't want to get it in the lambskin, and the price point also a little bit not to my liking. So that's what I said. It's either going to be a Coco handle, or I'm really thinking of something with that Chanel plate on top. That kind of style of the handbag from the Chanel is definitely on my wish list. So this is my wish list for 2020. I definitely wanna know your opinion. What do you think? Do you like it or you dislike it? Do you think it's silly of me of getting bag number 3 from Chanel as a Coco handle, or Fendi X Light bag number 2, keeping in mind that Peekaboo doesn't really hold the value as much? So call me crazy, but I still want to get it. Thank you very much guys for watching. I definitely want to see you again on my next video, and I guess until our next meeting, bye bye.